It was a beautiful day for my students at the college. Camille and Giovanni were not one of them. It all began in Área Blanca, a Tuesday morning at 8:45 a.m., the time when furious Hanover students prayed so that God could give them a parking spot as soon as possible. Giovanni, the driver, rushed toward the only available parking spot, but there was a prepa standing in the middle of the spot like he didn't know how a student act when they want a parking. Camille and Giovanni, who were late as usual, decide to take the kid out. They keep going forward into the spot without caring, so the dumb beaver had to move. The kid, pointing a card, said that he was saving the spot for his housemate. Because of that, angry morning Camille began yell to them. Giovanni got kind of worried that the guys at the Brio could mess up his car and start yelling to Camille that she has to shut up. After a long time and a starved girl, Camille and Giovanni decide to continue their journey towards Chardon 124. The problem was they had to print out the death memo project, which they did the day before at night. So almost running towards the library because the class were about to start, Marangeli appeared like a talkative ghost. "Oh God, it was awful," said Giovanni. They were in a hurry and Mara could not stop talking. It was like she drank 12 bottles of Red Bull. Thanks God she did not read wings. If not, it would be a disaster. They told Marangeli they were late and they had to print their work. Mara felt rejected and disappeared with her soda and her morning energy. Camille suddenly had the brilliant idea to get something to eat first. But when they got to the vending machine, it was not working. Angry morning Camille now became annoying Camille and began screaming like a little child when he won his bottle. When they finally got into the crate, they reached for the printer's area and read the paper that said, "No funciona la impresora, perdonen los inconvenientes." Classic. So they ran to the copy machine and see if they could print it there. When Giovanni and Camille got to the copy machine, Giovanni realized that the girl that was taking so long was his psycho ex-girlfriend Gisele's Katiushka. He told her, "Hey mamacita, hope you were fine. I'm sorry I cheated on you last night at the Freakies, kissing your friend Beba la Potra, but I really need to use the copy machine and it's now. I know you will forgive me one day, so hey, why not now? And then, as proof of your forgiveness, you will let me print my death memo." After that, Katiushka slapped him twice. "Toma por fresco y toma por apurarme," and continued on the machine very slow and singing Amazing Grace, so they could be even more later. Finally, they left the crate with the project printed. After all the problems, Giovanni felt nervous. You know what that means. Puri time. Definitely, it was not the appropriate moment to go to the bathroom because the class already had begun. They found a bathroom on the way to Chardon, but the door was closed. Giovanni started pushing it, saying, "Nobody got time for that." They began sprinting, trying to find another putty spot, but Camille performed an officer-down action on the stairs, and she, as usual, started making a full drama because her crucified legs hurt. Giovanni finally found a bathroom to bring the Browns to the Super Bowl. The problem was there no toilet paper in. Just imagine what he had to do. It was a shameful moment. When he was about to wash his hands, there was not a single drop of water either. At this moment, he got frustrated, so he started cursing all his calculus professor and the janitor's mothers too. Well, we didn't know why but his calculus professor. They were near the classroom, ready to enter, but they found Marangeli with her talkative mode activated in high once again. so they decide to leave her talking by herself. When they finally got to the English classroom, they heard the professor with an angry voice saying, "If someone is late, I won't accept the work." So Giovanni, light bulb turning on. They suddenly walked into Chardon's back because they knew that one guy always sat at the back. They were lucky. Angel, one of Giovanni's best friends, was there, incredibly being on time for the first time in his life. Camille tried to call Angel's attention so Angel could pick their papers and hand them to the professor. "Angel, psst, Angel, Angel," said Camille. Angel did not hear her, so she had no option but to try to hit him with some paper balls. She could not reach him. Luckily, Angel felt like he was on irate when he saw the paper balls flying like grenades, and finally, he turned around to see the face of the enemy. Camille told him a bit of their tragic story, so he decided to help them and took the project. When the professor asked for Camille and Giovanni's death memo, Angel got up and put the papers on the professor's desk. Miss Toro was so mad that she started to ask Angel why he has Camille and Giovanni's work and why they were not on the classroom. Angel remembered the funny story that Camille told him, so he started to laugh in front of the professor and made her even more angry. After the professor's sermon about the loyalty and respect of the teachers, she finally graded the work, but guess what? She gave an F to Angel for trying to cheat and a double F to Camille and Giovanni for commit bully and try to deceive to the professor. Camille started to cry and do her super drama again because of it. But Giovanni looked at her with the "en serio loca" face and told her a famous quote that he heard on the news. "Ain't nobody got time for that."
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing. Jesus, I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.